Yes, 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 people. God, Beer Sports Talk. Back with another match reaction. This time, we're going over my New England Patriots. Finally, after so many years, getting a victory down in Miami. You already know the style, people. We're going to give out some stats of the game, breaking it down, and then I'm going to get into my own personal opinion of the game I seen yesterday. But you already know, peeps, before we get into that, you get me, we're on the road to 1K. Would appreciate y'all subbing up and joining the family, you see me? With that being said, let's get straight to the video. So, we'll start on the Patriots sides of everything. So, Patriots offensive stats. We had Maye going 19 of 23 for 230 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, plus a rushing touchdown. Rhamondre Stevenson, he had 11 carries for 54 yards with 5 receptions for 88 yards. Gibson, he had 4 touches, 38 yards, plus a 90-yard kickoff return touchdown. That sequence was crazy. Like, Miami and the Patriots, they traded, you know what I mean, punt return touchdowns, kick return touchdown. That was crazy. Demario Douglas, 4 receptions, 46 yards, 1 touchdown. And just our offensive as a whole team. The team on a whole, we had 333 total yards of offense, 230 of those being passing, 122 being rushing. We got 6.1 yards per play. We were 7 of 11 on third down. That's 63%. And in the red zone, we were 3 of 4, 75%. No turnovers. Moving over to the defensive side of the ball now. Milton Williams, he had the game-sealing sack on 4th down towards the end of the game. Kyle Duggar, 6 tackles, 1 pass defended. Jelani Tavai, 7 tackles, 1 QB hit. And the team on a whole, we allowed 358 total yards, 315 passing, 61 rushing. So we did a good job on the rushing game there. Need to tighten up a bit more in the secondary. We had 1 interception versus Tua. We had 2 sacks, Williams and Barmore. And we held the Dolphins to 2 of 7 on third down. And very efficient within the red zone itself. Now, getting into what I think about the game. So that game last night, well, it was 1 p.m. kickoff, so it wasn't at night, it was during the day. But that game yesterday helped to back up a lot of what I've been saying. You know, a lot of the false hope people are saying. You know what I mean? Like, I remember on the TikTok account, you know what I mean? If y'all don't follow TikTok, it's Beer Sports Talk. Beer Sports Talk on our platform. TikTok, Instagram, all that. You know what I mean? So, I remember on my TikTok, there was this guy, right? Let me see if I can even find his name. I think it was Mariano something, right? And this guy wanted to be in my comment section telling me how, I don't know what I'm talking about. The Dolphins are this and the Dolphins are that. See, look, Mariano 1384. So shout out to you, bro. You got a shout out in the video, right? His last comment, this possibly the best O-line he's had. You clearly don't know what you're talking about. See? Hold on. Let me. Cause we gotta get in there and get this, right? This man says, possibly, what is that? Possibly the best O-line he's had. You clearly don't know what you're talking about. Miami has had a bottom 5 line pretty much to his whole career besides like 6 games in 2023. He doesn't need a great O-line. He gets the ball out faster than anyone in the league by a wide margin. guess you were wrong, sir. I guess you were wrong, because we ain't see none of that yesterday. And this is what I've been trying to tell Dolphins fans, bro. It's like, listen, a lot of them have already come around to the fact that, listen, with Tua Tagovailoa, you're never going to be like a serious contender for anything, bro. Like, let's be serious. Like, look at who the top end of the league is, right? But the thing that was helping the Dolphins before was, you know, the offense, the gadget play, it was cool, it was all that, you know what I mean? But now the synergy's out there, and like, we've kind of figured it out, you know what I mean? The Dolphins and Mike McDaniels, they've been figured out. We know what they like to do, and they can't really do much else of just that, you know? Try and use motion before the snaps to throw people off and use their speed against them, right? So, Dolphins came pretty much as advertised, I think, you know what I mean? But as to what I would say with the Patriots, defense still looking shaky, right? The secondary, I mean, Carlton Davis, he did his thing. He was, you know what I mean? They tried to pick on him, but he did his shit. And it's just showing and proving to me that when we do get back Gonzo, the secondary is going to improve immensely, right? The linebacking core, not really the biggest fan of the linebacking core right now, because there were so many times yesterday where we just weren't getting tackles. You know what I mean? Like, we were not getting the right type of tackles and like bringing down people. Like, there are guys just bouncing. Like, even for the Dolphins kickoff return, was it a kick return or a punt return? I'm trying to remember, one of the two, but it was a return, you know, by Malik Washington. Bro, there were like 2-3 guys that were supposed to tackle him and just straight up like missed the tackle. You know what I mean? Missed the tackle. So the biggest thing I didn't like from the game was our defense looked a little bit too frail at times, and it's like you were coming up against better teams, you know what I mean? Against better teams than the Dolphins, how it would look. But I hope we should gradually grow in there. Things I did like, though, the offense definitely coming along. I don't want to say this was like Drake May's coming out game, because I think he could have even played a little bit better. But this game was definitely the game where he started on a big stage big stage, it's 1 p.m. versus. But I would say this, right? This was a moment where everybody was looking to me to show that progress and show that ability that everybody keeps saying that he have and that he has. And he stepped up and played very well this game. You know, I mean, still had moments where he looked kind of shaky, and that I didn't necessarily like, you know, like make a quicker decision there, Drake, or make a better decision there, Drake. But on a whole, the young man played out of his mind yesterday, and he led that offense for real. You could tell the guys in the offense, they're comfortable with him. They trust him, right? They see his ability, and they see the growth and development. You know what I mean? And listen, in New England, we've been crying out for that, bro. Like, since Brady's left, we've been crying out for a guy who will look like he can be that guy. And Drake is steadily showing the signs of progress that he can be that guy. You know, so very happy with that, and just happy with the performance, and, you know, happy to get a win in Miami. After how many years, bro? It's been so many years, and just a win versus the Dolphins, point blank period. It's been a while. But yeah, peeps, that's all I have for y'all in this reaction. Like I said, good fucking win by my team. This is what I've been waiting for. And it's like I had the chips all on the deck too, because I bet my dog, you know what I mean, Forever Free. You know what I mean? Make sure you go over there and check out the dog channel, Forever Free, and Open Thoughts. But, you know, I told him, I'm like, yo, last week I told him we was gonna get the W, you know what I mean? No, I said 27-24, you know what I mean? So I got the score off a little bit, but I said we was gonna get the W, you know what I mean? So I'm happy. But yo, Pats fans out there, y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all happy with the W? Did y'all see what I see? Are you worried about the defense? You think it's gonna get better? Like, you like how Drake look? Have you seen the progress? Who's been your favorite rookie so far? You know what I mean? And Dolphins fans, any of y'all out there, look, you started 0-2. You playing Buffalo on Thursday, so that's probably 0-3. Like, how you feeling about the season? Is it over already? You know what I mean? It's kind of over. I mean, it's kind of early, but is it over already? But yeah, peeps, you know, like I say again, thank you for tuning in, for watching. Remember, peeps, like I must say, we're on the road to 1K. Don't really beg for much, but if I could beg y'all anything, I beg y'all for two things, right? First thing, subscribe up, you know what I mean? Join the family. You know, would love to have y'all be a part. And analytics say a lot of y'all that watch don't really hit the sub button, so do me a favor and hit the sub button. And the second favor I got, if y'all like this video and y'all mess with the content, go check out another video after this, you know what I mean, and leave some feedback. Tell me what I could do better, what you want to see, suggest something. If you got a team that you want me to follow, I'll follow your team, you know what I mean? Just let me know, peeps. Straight up, isn't it? But until the next one, peeps, you already know it's been H God. Continue thriving, continue striving, continue loving yourself, continue loving those that love you, and continue to never give up, people. And until the next one, I'm out.